plays games with Steve
and Angel.
You know, Ariana Grande would be a pretty fun casting choice for her.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely.
I think she could do it.
Let's redo the live action movie.
Yeah. But it's all Japanese actors except Ariana. Yeah.
Isn't Ariana Grande in like a mobile Final Fantasy game?
I have no idea.
I think she might be, or like her song is. Then
that's very different than her being in it herself.
Then I noticed there are two people standing up on the suspension bridge. Either way, she's canon into Final Fantasy. Suddenly, just started fighting. Then I noticed there were two people standing up on the suspension bridge. I drew my camera. That's when I hurried in and took the photo. I think I pressed everything.
You did.
Then maybe it's time to present something, ain't? Although why would you against innocent Melissa Foster?
Melissa, I mean, I'm sorry. I know she's your baddie, but
yeah,
you kind of did something wrong.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
You don't have any proof.
She's a perfect princess.
Yeah.
Took one and with this, a small but powerful model. Seems to have been taken by the witness.
Boing bong, boing bong, boing bong.
4:30 at that bridge. Wear the white scarf. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Bridge located 40 feet. Homie. Bridge located 40 feet above Eagle River.
This is what a bridge looks like, honey.
The fucking cornfield. 5 yards. So that's just measurement. Supposedly she was behind that cliff? Or what is that from above? The little
Jigglypuff? Anyway, what? What's your question?
The thing. Okay, so where the 5 yards meter is. Okay,
Yes.
that body of land, like that triangular shape,
That is like a hill.
like a big hill. Okay,
Yeah.
and supposedly she could see all that from there. Okay. Right after, that's when I hurried and took the photo of that. Okay. Suddenly they just started fighting. That's when I noticed there were two people standing up on the bridge. I was in my camera to take photos of the wildflowers. That's when I noticed there were two people standing up on the suspension bridge. Can't you see it from there? So I think, okay, of all the things that I can, I just want to double check. I was using my camera. I don't think I can contradict that quite yet. Or I don't even think that's a lie, possibly. I don't know. Suddenly they were just started fighting. That's when I heard it and took the photo that shows that crucial moment. And after that, I called the police. Right after that, I called the police. That's when I heard it and took the photo. And that after that, apparently they were already on their way because they already knew about it. I mean, is that the there's victims now? 4:30. And then they died between 4 and 5 p.m. of blood loss. All right, where's the map? There it is. The third one. That's when I noticed there are two people standing up. Okay. God, I'm like so low on health. But I want to press this. I'm going to die. I don't know that you could see it from there, baby. It's
Objection.
And how did you take a picture of it?
Well, because maybe it could be forged, or maybe she didn't take it. That's where my thoughts were.
I see.
Your Honor, that statement contradicts it, blah, blah, blah.
I'm sorry, but I think the only thing out of place here is that pointer finger of yours.
Could very well be.
Here, take this penalty and try thinking things through again.
God damn it. What's the problem? Pointer fingers are made for pointing. Then there were two people standing up on the suspension bridge. Suddenly they were
I don't think you took that photo. Allow me to present the photo that you took.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my photo.
Yeah, that's the photo I took.
Touche.
Suddenly they just started fighting. As I heard, I took the photo that shows a crucial moment. And right after that, I called the police.
Oh, yeah.
I would like you to. So what did not Dolly? I'm sorry,
Dolly.
Melissa Foster. What is Melissa Foster saying she did?
She was taking photos of flowers
Sure.
when
then,
she
yeah.
saw a commotion.
Okay. And she saw two people standing.
Yeah, and then they started fighting.
Okay.
She swears she didn't eavesdrop.
And then what did she do when she saw them fighting?
She took a photo of the crucial moment. Took the photo that shows the crucial moment. But oh. And after that, I called the police. I took a photo that shows a crucial moment. The crucial moment of them fighting? Witness this photo. This is them fighting? Okay. So is that it?
Objection!
I
Yes, you
see.
yourself just explained it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just like,
Fire?
God damn it.
Because
Just-
she's like, I took the picture of the crucial moment. Yes, of them standing.
Yeah.
So that's
of dropping in their models. And
yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
The way I'm saying that, it's because I'm just like, wait, that's it. God damn it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just-
No, I know you got it. That's why I was like, okay. I just wanted you to make sure you got it.
No, I got it. I sure did.
Witness, when you said you took a photo of the crucial moment, is this what you meant? You took this photo?
How'd you see him?
All I could see in this photo are two people facing each other. You testify that you saw the two of them starting to fight. Normally, that's the kind of thing we refer to as a crucial moment. Why haven't you presented a photo like that?
Well, you see,
The photo we presented was the only one there was.
But if you really wanted to capture the crucial moment, then what happened next? You must have taken a photo of it.
Oh. My apologies, young lady, but Miss Faye's assertion is not without a certain amount of merit.
He could certainly downplay his situation, can he?
I'm sorry. I'm a very bad girl. I used it all up. The film, I mean. You ran out of film? This photo was the last one.
What?
Unfortunately, that is the truth. I personally examined all of the photographs she took that day. All the other photos are of the witness herself playing among the wildflowers.
The witness herself? Then who took the photos?
Well, you see, there's this thing called selfies. My camera has a timer feature built into it.
So you took photos of yourself?
Who does anything like that?
God. What kind of world is that?
I remember taking some photos of myself once too.
You people are crazy!
Next, you're gonna start taking pictures of your food.
Yeah. And we're all gonna have blogs? All of us? Please, no details.
Gavel. It seems that Miss Faye's assertion was not so decisive after all.
Well, wait, just a minute.
Well, if she had no film left, she couldn't very well take more pictures, eh?
I forget which stand-up comedian it is, but he has a bit where it's like, oh yeah, you know how you're like your grandpa, great-grandpa, you know, photos, there's like one family photo of your grandpa in existence, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, in the future, here's 10,000 photos of your grandpa.
Most of it is bathroom in the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Ms. Foster, perhaps then you could tell us about a different sort of photo.
Yeah.
Photos of the incident that you took with your very own eyes.
Mr. Edgeworth.
It's Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're quite the poet.
And you didn't even know it.
Very well, then. Let's get back to the cross-examination. Let's hear your thoughts on the fight that you witnessed. Yes, Mr. Judge.
Boy, this guy is really a sucker for sweet talk.
It looks like the other kitten in the room is the one that's getting all the attention.
Yeah, it's sickening.
Yeah, she's sickening. And slay. I was using my camera to
There are
take...
some new statements
Oh, then I know...
at the back, I think.
Okay, that interesting. All right, wait, that was new, wasn't it? Oh no, I misread that as lightning. I was like, that's new.
Zeus came down.
All right, here's new.
She only got about
Actually,
10.
one of them before is new too.
The victim turned around and tried to run away, but again, is it alright if I press them?
Do whatever you want.
A younger Furio Tigre.
Hey, you said don't press it.
Objection. The victim. No, not objection. Hold it. I'm kidding.
I didn't check the Wiimote. I didn't check the Wiimote.
The victim. Why do you think she tried to run away? With her police training, she certainly knew better than to turn her back on a criminal.
Objection! This was a large, powerful man with a knife. If it had been a quaggy woman like you, I'm sure she would have acted differently.
Quaggy, the old woman.
I don't know what that word means.
Quagsire.
Quaggy?
How dare you say a word I don't know?
Quaggy.
Quaggy.
Quee?
Quaggy means either marshy or boggy or flabby or soft.
Wow.
Sure. Okay.
I'm guessing soft.
Yeah, I think
Is it, but
Edgeworth, the word of the day is quaggy.
Quaggy.
Remember it. Yes,
Remember,
Mr. Von Karma.
incorporate it into your vocabulary.
I already done it 10 times, Father.
if it had been me, I probably would have jumped into the river.
I love this quaggy boiled egg.
That's not exact, but good effort.
Let's all go out for ice cream.
Let's all go for hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, I was about to say. He's like, no, just kidding.
And a runny yolk for you, Francisca, and a hard yolk for you, Edgeworth.
Oh.
Soft-boiled eggs are for closers.
There's still something wrong with this testimony.
She only got about 10 yards. Oh, well, I guess it's new. She only got about 10 yards after she was stabbed in the back.
Hold it! So you're saying Sergeant Hawthorne wasn't able to get away from him?
Well, it's a narrow bridge and it was swaying back and forth. If you ask me, both of them were in danger of falling off. I only wish I could have done something to help her. That seems to make sense.
I wonder about that. Something seems kind of off.
Ha! You have a good sixth sense. When you feel that something's off, that's when you need to figure out why.
If Terry Falls isn't the criminal, then there must be something strange in that girl's testimony.
Be careful, kitten. The judge. Ooh, finger.
Oh, they go. Oh, these are.
this
Oh,
part already.
oh, right. I see.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
That judge finger. Finger point.
Yeah.
So they just started fighting. The victim turned away and tried to step away, but she only got about 10 yards where she was stabbed in the back. Turned around and tried to run away. Well, okay, hold on. I like adjusted my hand and I'm like, oh fuck. That was like not a good idea. All right. 5 yards. She only got about 10 yards away. Well, wait, which way were they going? Hold on. She only got about 10 yards.
Which way did she go,
Which way
George?
did
Which way did she go?
Victim turned around and tried to run away.
didn't do it.
Suddenly they just started fighting. Victim turned around and tried to run away, but she only got about 10 yards where she was stabbed in the back. The measurement, I was like, 5 yards. Okay. She was.
Well, let him cook.
I'm assuming if she would run away, she can't run towards him because he was facing the other side of the bridge. But if she had gone 10 feet, she would have known that there was like loose there. I don't know. That's what I think I want to present this. But we're low on health, so I kind of want to like vibe check a little bit.
Then what do you need to say?
Professor, can I have a hit,
Present it.
please? Okay.
Objection!
Yeah, because you remember how they're standing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if she turned around,
Yeah.
She would go to the hole.
Yeah.
And the hole was already there, right?
Yeah,
It wasn't
yes,
made.
yes.
Okay.
Witness, your testimony is a joke.
Huh? What? But I just... Miss Faye, I thought I warned you not to make the witness cry. No?
One short testimony and 2 bad contradictions. There's no possible excuse.
You say there were 2 contradictions?
Yeah, her mom lets her have 2 contradictions. It's simple. Just take a look at the diagram of the area. According to her testimony, the 2 of them were in the middle of the bridge.
I really wish they kept like the positions on the map that they gave
We have a
us.
photo showing you.
Well, it's not reliable
Remember
because
where Melissa was apparently standing?
Yeah, I know where they were standing, but I don't know where exactly on the bridge they were. Because in my imagining, I was assuming it was closer to the edge. Because I mistook like the cliff. Like I wasn't sure if that was like the pole holding the.
What do you mean?
Like where the car is, where the beginning of the bridge was.
At that end of the bridge?
Yeah, that end of the bridge.
Even then, if she runs 10 yards,
Yes,
it's
but
still, there's no point.
Right.
That's still the logic.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure the edge of that cliff there is in the photo too. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if they were, and the victim had turned around and tried to run, well then. She would have hit a
She would have hit a dead end.
Oh,
that was me. Sorry.
you said 10 yards, but she couldn't have even ran 5. Because Dusky Bridge is collapsed on that side.
No. Let's go. Let's go.
Have we actually on mic talked about this video?
The Ariana Grande as Mario.
We might have.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah, we might
there's
have.
a TikTok, right?
I've definitely brought it up because you guys have like your own references for "Let's Go," and I was like,
Yeah.
"Well, you think this, and you think this, and I think
right,
this."
so that's joining the
Let's go.
The Let's Go.
Let's
Hall
go.
Yes, that's what.
Go. Anyway.
What does all this mean?
It's very simple, Your Honor.
What are you all referencing?
This charming little witness told a charming little lie. That's all there is to it.
Yerk.
Yerk. This beautiful young lady has been lying to the court.
Objection. Just a moment, Your Honor.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Your Honor, allow me to personally apologize for the confusion.
What do you mean?
There is one major mistake in this diagram.
What did you say?
What are you referring to?
It's all because this diagram was made after the incident occurred. It's a very old bridge. We couldn't find any official blueprints of it.
So you're saying?
I'm saying that even though this bridge is currently in disrepair, there's no evidence that can prove that the bridge was broken during the incident.
That's ridiculous!
You can't actually tell the condition of the bridge from this photo. I apologize to the court for not being more clear when I presented the evidence. That guy is good.
Huh? What do you mean?
He planned it from the beginning. He's a genius, all right. That diagram of the bridge was his insurance policy.
What? That coward.
Gavel. Well, Miss Faye, it seems you've once again made a reckless accusation. I'm so sorry. I should have been more careful myself. No. It wasn't your fault at all.
Now then, shall we go on with the trial? I'd like to establish once and for all what it was that the witness actually saw.
Indeed. All right, young lady. May I ask you to please proceed with your testimony? But it's so hard to go on. We're all on your side, Miss Foster.
Yeah, Miss Foster.
There's no need to worry. Just tell us what you saw.
Yes, sir.
You got this, darling. I mean, Melissa.
Marlissa?
After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms. Then he carried her over to the car. I suppose that was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden. He couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only supposed to talk about what I saw. Witnessing such violence must have been difficult. Yes, sir. I'm still shaken up.
If he accepts this testimony as it is, we're finished.
Don't say that.
We're fucked. Oh well. Maybe I'll stop off at my favorite cafe on the way home. They make a really great mocha latte.
This trial isn't over yet.
Ha! That's what I like to hear.
Good. Yeah.
All right, Miss Faye. You're crossing... Whatever you were going to say?
I was gonna say, I always enjoy my coffee with cream and other flavors in it.
Nothing dubious.
I love a caramel frappuccino macchiato with extra cum. Anyway.
Yes. All right, Miss Faye. Your cross-examination, if you please.
The contradiction is staring you right in the face, Mia. Go on the attack.
What was the ethnicity of the Umite rabbit? Umite.
Irish.
Irish, okay.
Umite rabbit.
Umite.
Where's Rocky? Where is he hiding?
Running from the crim.
He's not hiding in the stove.
Oh, so he's hiding in the stove, eh?
If he was hiding in the stove, would I turn the gas on? You might,
You might, rabbit. You might.
I'm sure someone out there's listening is like, you do this all the time!
Yeah.
But it's such a good bit.
It is a good bit.
Hold it! Are you saying that the victim didn't fall down the bridge? Fall down on the bridge?
Actually, maybe she did fall.
Of course she didn't fall down on the bridge. If she had fallen down, this photo wouldn't make any sense.
Squeaky clean.
If that was the case, her coat would have been all muddy.
Objection! If you don't mind, I was asking the witness.
No need to be so rude.
Well, young lady? Of course she didn't fall down. The man in the prison uniform grabbed her before she could.
Ha! We're one step too slow. And then what did the defendant do after that?
Then carried it over to a car.
Hold it! You personally witnessed that?
Yes.
Did anything strange happen when he did that?
Well, I don't know if you'd call it strange or not, but that's when the victim's scarf fell off. You mean this scarf?
Her words match what we found at the scene. I don't see any problem.
I suppose that was the only way you could have made this sure, but it is.
Hold it! You mean the defendant carried the body all by himself?
Yes.
Considering the size of the defendant, I don't think it would be difficult.
Yes, but let's remember they were on a narrow bridge that was ready to collapse. Is it even possible for him to have carried a dead body on a bridge like that?
Objection! Well, the fact of the matter is that he did. That kind of talk is just silly.
I don't like silliness.
Wow. Why did he get so emotional all of a sudden?
Miss Faye, if you think there's some other possibility, please share it with the rest of us. You couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge.
Hold it! Why do you say that? It's already a broken down bridge hidden away in the mountains. Doing anything more to hide the corpse would be going overboard, wouldn't it?
Yes, but the mountain is famous among hikers. A surprising number of people go up there.
But it's February, right? And it was raining that day, correct?
I don't know. Is it? There's I don't know, there's like so many like affirmations like right, correct, huh? Like I don't know.
In other words.
Another.
They do that all the fucking time.
There's also a small temple and a channeling dojo there. You know those monks, they just love cold, isolated places.
I think the witness is trying to say the corpse could have been found at any time. Besides, the witness is merely reporting what she witnessed with her own eyes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only supposed to talk about what I saw.
Hold it! And you're absolutely certain that it was my client who was carrying the body?
Well, he was wearing a prisoner's uniform, but as for his face... So you're saying you didn't get a clear look at his face? Well, they were far away and it was raining as well. I thought I was only supposed to say exactly what I saw. Excellent. You're a remarkably honest young woman.
Something about this testimony is bothering me. But what?
My accent is all over the place.
It's fine. Hey, kitten, have you ever put salt in your coffee?
No, why would I?
Why not?
I put lots of things in my coffee. I can't have it. I can't have coffee without some flavor inside. That's how I talk.
It may actually go better with coffee than sugar, right?
Listen, my point is if you're not sure, you might as well add a ton of salt to it. It might bring out the rust in something, like a piece of evidence.
He's right, Mia. Go present something. You've got nothing to lose. Be salty.
By the way, I wouldn't put salt in my coffee. That's stupid. The two don't go well after all.
I have put sea salt in hot chocolate though,
Yeah,
and
that's-
that's
great,
really
yeah.
good.
Just like salt and like chocolate milk. Oh, so good.
After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in the arms. Then he carried her over to the car.
Sea salt cocoa.
Ooh.
She shores at the seashore.
I suppose that was the only way they could have ensured the body stayed hidden. He couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge. I'm sorry, I was only supposed to represent. I suppose that was over to the car. Okay. So that's a big old cliff.
What?
The triangle in between.
It's a big like hill or like mountain.
Okay.
Thing. Like,
Yeah.
But from that vantage point, she can see right exactly where the X's are. Or like, so the bridge, there's like two diagonal
So
lines.
she can see that middle part.
Okay.
Yeah, she took the photo.
Can she not see anything beyond that?
I don't think so. That thing was there.
Huh?
If that big mountain was there, then she wouldn't be able to know.
Okay.
It also has like a shadow, so you know that's like elevated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Because I'm wondering if she can see beyond that at all. Like, why would she be able to know that, or like see that her taking, seeing, what's his face take her to the car? That's what I'm thinking. Because you're only supposed to say what you saw, but now it's like, is that what she saw? After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms. Then he carried her over to the car. I suppose that was the only way that he could have made sure the body stayed hidden. Couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only supposed to talk about what I saw. Then he carried her over to the car.
Do you want Professor?
Yes, I would like a hint, please.
Because I actually think your logic is pretty good here, but there's something else they want you to do first.
Okay.
So what you just are thinking about, you can put a pin in it.
Okay.
There's something else. Yeah.
That I need to... Okay. After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in her arms. Then he carried her over to the car. I suppose that was the only way he can make sure the body stayed hidden. Instead of just tossing her down the bridge into the water. He could just leave that body. He couldn't just leave that body on top of the bridge. I suppose that was what... Okay, It's something else. Witness's photo. But like what? Okay, a photo of the trunk. Okay, I've seen. Confident. Confidential, please. That bridge. Tell her it's time. The whole truth must come out. Dusky bridge map. I think I would like another hint, please.
In true angel fashion, you just said the answer.
Okay.
But didn't. You didn't. It didn't. So what did you say? You said the answer. The answer.
I suppose that was the only way to make sure the body stayed hidden. But like, you didn't just throw it down the river.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
It's almost like clockwork. It's like well,
It's almost like poetry.
Yeah. It's like, well, I mean, why would you just throw the body down the river? Well, anyway, that's not it. Steve and I, our buttholes are in sync. It's just like, I know you're clenching as I'm clenching.
You haven't even seen my face.
It's the one argument for having cameras
There
on
was like
us.
a freaking like Steve Cam. It would just be constant, just.
All right. So what do we present?
I mean, I guess this is the only thing that suggests the idea of the river, so I'm gonna present that.
Objection!
There you go.
Okay.
Good job. A killer not wanting his victim to be found. I can understand that. I could forgive that. However, the idea of moving the body for that purpose is clearly odd. There's a much easier way to make sure the body wasn't found.
Well, what is it?
Damn it, I heard you mutter this under your breath and I was hoping you wouldn't go back to it. Shit.
Take another look at the map of the area you'll see how. There's a river right below the bridge. Earlier, Mr. Edgeworth pointed out something interesting about the river.
He did also say this too. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies have fallen are never recovered. Covered.
Ah.
In the kidnapping case 5 years ago, the victim's body was carried away and never found. If 10 murders were to occur at the same spot above Eagle River, you could bet your boots that every other killer would have tossed the body in the water.
Gavel, gavel, gavel. Order, order, order. I'm not sure if I care for the way you put that, Miss Faye, but I must admit it does seem odd not to have thrown the body into the river.
So, with the accent, I know you're like all worried about it, but honestly, for me, line intention is way more important.
Okay.
So, because we're gonna play Great Ace Attorney one day,
Yeah.
and we're not experts on accents. For me, the acting is more important than getting the accent exactly right. So just you're doing great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, Mr. Edgeworth,
How sad.
what are you doing
That's
when you
Bert.
do? Oh, okay.
Perhaps Miss Faye would do well to try taking a dip in the river herself.
You said the right answer yourself, Bert. And then you kept moving
You said it
along.
right there, Bert. And then you moved on.
You move on.
Well, maybe if you threw the body in the river, but
Ernie, they shouldn't give you multiple.
Shut up.
it's so frustrating.
I think that just makes the game easier.
Yeah, I think it's actually in your favor, Bert. After all, you claim to be such an expert in the ways of nature.
What are you talking about?
What was that Bert and Ernie thing? Bert and Ernie. My point is that no matter how odd you may find the killer's method of body disposal, the fact is that this is what the killer did. None of your arguments have anything to do with what the witness saw.
Quite true. Miss Faye, it seems that your assertion is without merit after all.
Objection! But what the witness claims to have seen is totally ridiculous.
Objection! Surely you can't deny that the body was found in the trunk of the car.
That's certainly consistent with what the witness has told us.
Please, witness, go on with your testimony.
I'll try.
All you have to do is tell us only what you saw. Otherwise, the mean lady might yell at you again.
Who is he talking about?
All right. I'll do my best. It's just added on. After he stabbed her in the back. That's the old. The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. He couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge. Is that the only new thing? It is. The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. I'll just press it for now.
Hold it! What did the man do then?
Well, naturally, he got in the car and was about to flee. That's when I came to my senses. I said to myself, you have to call the police.
And so that's when you called the police?
You're sure that you saw all that with your own eyes?
Yes, I'm 100% certain. You could just leave the die. Okay. Killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. Hit the body in the trunk. Hit the body in the trunk.
The body in the trunk.
Thank you. I mean, that's kind of what I see there with the trunk being all scratched up.
1, nothing wrong with trunk. 2, nothing wrong with trunk. 3, nothing wrong with trunk. 4, nothing wrong with trunk. 5.
Let them focus.
I was ready to switch the lyrics. Something's got to give.
The scarf.
Whoa, I feel like there's like a message coming.
Angel, it's SungWon from the past.
SungWon?
Hey,
the past?
hey, future Steve. Hey, future Angel. Future SungWon, how's it going? So, do you remember something that Angel pointed out in the past?
I
Oh
do.
man.
Oh, I
Guys.
I've been no.
Yeah, remember I told you to put a pin in it?
Yeah.
It's time to unpin it, future Angel. Angel.
He's gone.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. Some kind of message from the past.
Anyway, I'm gonna move on.
Okay, whatever. That was random.
The truth is, I actually forgot.
How?
Angel, go to the photo of the map.
Future past SungWon used his one wish for Shenron to send you that message. Look at this map.
Yeah.
Well,
Was it like my idea about like what she can see and like? Okay, that's what it was. Broke into the trunk of the car and hit the body in there.
now she's like, I saw this, right?
Yeah,
Broke into the trunk and hit it. So that's why I was like, Angel,
okay.
pin it. Merlin, Angel. There.
Objection. Well, Miss Foster,
It's okay, past SungWon, we got you.
it looks like you've done it this time.
Unclench your asshole. Done what?
Past SungWon and future SungWon, or present SungWon, I guess. We just like drift compatibility, like unclenched our buttholes. Yeah.
A big shining light came in.
And then I'm like, why am I crying?
What's this? What is here?
Made a crucial mistake.
A crucial mistake? Like what, Miss Faye?
The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. You're saying you saw that? Are you saying you saw that, right? With your very own eyes?
Yes, and?
Great improv, Melissa Foster.
Yeah. It's simple, Miss Foster. Take a look at the diagram. The place you claim to have taken the photo from that day is here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see what I mean? Even if you tried to see the car, this outcropping of rock is directly in the way.
Okay.
Okay.
See, because I'm not sure what she can actually see from there, and they're like, "Oh no, she could see the bridge." But
Angel,
okay.
I told you to pin it.
Okay, who's talking now? You're not patient.
Oh, it's me, Neil Flanagan. I told you to pin it. Anyway, we're fine.
Peter Lorre's still around.
And me, Angel.
Oh God.
We could get that. I just want
It's
to.
the fucking ghosts of investigations past, present, and future.
That's right, Miss Foster.
Yeah, that's right, Miss Foster. From where you were standing, you could not have possibly seen the killer's car.
Objection! I admit that the diagram shows a large outcropping of rock. However, it isn't so tall that it would stop her from seeing the car.
That's right. It's not high at all. I was able to see his car just fine.
I'm so sorry, but that just doesn't wash. I believe it was the witness who presented this as evidence to the court, yes? This is the location that the photo was taken from.
Where you and Cool Spot were.
Your own photo tells the whole story.
Okay, yeah. See that? Like, I conflated it with like the edge of the end of the bridge for some reason. Like, I wasn't sure if it was like a natural thing or what. I don't know.
I sure.
You can clearly see the left side of the bridge. But the outcropping that is being referred to is really more like a cliff.
Ah!
Your view should have been completely cut off by this cliff. But still you claim to have been able to see the killer's car.
No! Order in the court. What is the meaning of all this ballyhoo?
Objection!
Ballyhoo? Hullabaloo?
Yeah, kind of like that. Your Honor, don't jump to any hasty conclusions. The fact that the escapee fled in a stolen car was reported on the news. After witnessing a murder, I'm sure you can appreciate that the witness was very upset. She must have heard about the stolen car and convinced herself that she saw it.
Objection! But she was repeatedly warned before starting her testimony. She was told to testify only about what she saw with her own eyes.
No. Mr. Judge? What is it? I think I must have remembered things wrong.
Oh,
Hold
Melissa,
it.
don't worry.
Hey, wait a minute. You can't just say that.
Objection! Tisku Tisku. Ms. Faye, no one on the face of the planet is perfect. Except me.
Yes, indeed, you're all quite perfect.
Yes.
Quite true. You know what they say. To ours human, to forgive divine. I'm inclined to give the benefit of a doubt to our witness here.
What? That's not fair!
Life's not fair. Save the tears for later, kitten.
What are you quoting when you say that, or just is it just saying that?
You really don't like Lion King, do you?
Yeah, I hate that movie. Okay, because
Precisely.
that's okay, but it makes me think of it's a Drag Race quote.
You know me.
Yeah,
I
big Drag
definitely
Race
know
quote.
Drag Race more than Lion King.
Yeah.
Wig.
Wig, yeah.
Mr. Armando.
Don't look back until the trial is over. Now is the time to go forward.
But that wasn't fair.
Okay, kitten, you need to relax. Then you need to remember the other kitten's testimony.
2 seconds ago. God, whatever.
Maybe do this for real.
Okay. The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there.
So tell us, how did you know that? How did you know that he broke into the trunk?
Aha.
Until you can explain how you knew that, you're going to have a lot of very suspicious people on this side of the courtroom.
Well, witness? Well, I'm certain that he broke into the trunk. Because there were marks left on the trunk lid. I'm certain there were scratch marks from when he broke into it. What? Let me see that photo. It's true. They certainly look like scratch marks around the keyhole. It's obvious that this trunk has been broken open. Well, Miss Faye, are you satisfied?
The judge is on her side. I can't make any mistakes here. What she just said. Is there a contradiction in there somewhere? Melissa Foster. It looks like you finally betrayed yourself.
What?
You said you were in a field taking photos of wildflowers. But even so, you knew about the scratches. The question is when? When did you get a chance to see those scratches? Finally. I finally got her.
Ha! I'm getting pretty tired of waiting over here. Then perhaps it would be faster if Miss Faye explained herself.
My hosts. I'm tired of waiting over here.
Your Honor, there's only one possible explanation. The reason the witness had seen the scratches was...
She just happened to be passing by. Oh, she put the... She's the owner of the car. Well, no, because it's stolen. Why would she... If she... Okay, yeah. That's a
She put the corpse in the car herself.
Put the corpse in the car and you drink it all up.
You put the corpse in the car, you nut.
There's only one way that the witness had the chance to see those scratches.
Yes? Ooh, what is it?
Naturally, when she opened the trunk and stuffed the corpse in herself. The The person who really hid the body in the trunk of that car was Melissa Foster. And it was you that did it, wasn't it?
That's ridiculous. I could never. It was the man in the prison garb. He's the one that...
I don't think so, Miss Foster. If Mr. Fowles had been the...
Fowles?
It's been a while. If Mr. Fowles had been the one that put the corpse in the trunk...
It's been a while.
Been a while. He would have simply used the car key. There was no need to break it open.
But he stole the car.
He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light, which means that the key would have still been in the ignition.
I see.
Thank you for telling us about the scratches, Miss Foster. Without that, we never would have uncovered the truth. It couldn't have been Mr. Fowles that put the body in the trunk.
False.
False.
No!
Objection! She doesn't even know her own client's name. Preposterous to even suggest that the witness put the body in there. If that were true, then how do you explain the photo that she took? The corpse could have only been put in the trunk when the incident occurred. And we already know that at the time she was taking photographs.
Now is your chance, Mia. Finish this thing.
Finish her. Save. Just in case.
Oh, can I do that right now? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Actually, wait. No, you can't.
On the
On the contrary, I'm not so certain about that. I'm not so certain about that anymore, Mr. Edgeworth. There's no need to think too deeply about it. What I'm saying is the shutter for this may not have been pushed by Miss Foster herself.
Wait, The shutter wasn't pushed by Miss Foster, so... Oh. As a timer function.
Take that! I don't think you can make a mistake about it. Take a look at her camera. It has a timer built into it. Even a mini tripod. Almost as if the camera was brought just to take this picture.
Objection! What are you trying to say then, Miss Fay? That when the crime occurred, Miss Foster wasn't in the field as she claimed, going la 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 la?
Well, she really did use the camera's auto timer. Then the answer is yes, she was somewhere else.
Going ha 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 ha.
Yeah, exactly. She was not in the field going ha 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 ha.
Or la 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 la
La
la.
la la, sorry.
Would the defense please explain further?
Listen, this is a crucial point. Where was Miss Foster when the incident occurred? In answering that question, we'll also make clear Miss Foster's true identity.
Well then, please answer this question. Oh God.
Where was Melissa Foster when the incident on the bridge occurred?
Where was she, Luke? Right after this, after the stabbing.
But actually, yeah, let's think about this.
Where was she? Okay, so the photo was on a timer.
Okay.
And she helped, or like she could see the trunk being broken into. Where was she? Is there only one possible way that she was? Where was Melissa Foster when the incident of the bridge occurred? Is there? Am I overthinking like it being a very specific spot? She could have. Oh, been in the car waiting. That's what I think.
Take that! Naturally, the witness was right here, I think.
Uh-oh. In the spot where the defendant's car was?
Yes, she had to put the body in the trunk before the defendant returned.
Objection!
You don't mind if I ask one teeny-weeny question, do you, Miss Fay?
Uh-oh. He's got that condescending tone in his voice.
If she put the body in the trunk at that time, as you suggest, that must mean that Valerie Hawthorne was already dead at that point, correct?
Indeed.
Please take a look at the top of Dusky Bridge. It certainly looks to me like the victim is still alive. Am I mistaken?
If Valerie Hawthorne was already dead, then who is this? The mountain is famous for spirits, so maybe you think it was the ghost of the victim?
Well, it could have been a spirit, right?
Miss Faye, don't waste the court's time with this kind of foolishness.
All right, at this point moving
Is that
forward, you can't present anything unless we confirm it.
Anyway,
Just because we're really close to game over, so.
Yeah.
I still maintain that the witness was in a different place at that time.
Like, I try to give you, some leeway, but now I'm like, ooh, we need to be careful.
Okay. Are you certain?
Yes, I am certain, more or less.
Oh, come now, Miss Faye. Gavel. Well then, please answer this question.
Wow, yeah, okay. So, Edgeworth brought up something very interesting, right? What did he say?
So about the witness or the victim.
About what?
That she saw the victim there. Oh, actually, could you explain exactly what it is? I was a little lost.
Okay, it's like, okay, well, she was dead in the trunk, right?
Yes.
Then then how can we see the victim in the photo? Is it a spirit?
Well, see, I assumed like the photo was on a timer.
Okay.
So she would have known that they would be there and they would meet at a certain spot at a certain time.
Now, there's been a lot of weird discrepancies, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
But think back also what Edgeworth said too. Like, it's kind of like the main basis of the game is the whole point of this trial is we're trying to prove Terry Falls is innocent. Like, he
Right.
did not kill.
Yeah.
so where there? And you were kind of saying, oh, is there only one? There is only one spot.
Okay. So maybe she posed for the photo? Like she's actually just impersonating her? And that's the victim? Is that it? Is it okay to...
Go for it.
All right.
Take that. Naturally, the witness was right here.
Oh. But that's where the victim, Miss Hawthorne, was standing. Gavel, gavel, gavel. Order, order, order. Miss Faye, what on earth?
Your Honor, if I may. After parting with the victim on the bridge, the defendant fled by car. But this would mean that there was no time to put the victim in the trunk. In other words, if someone put the body in the trunk, it could only have been before the defendant met the victim.
Objection! How asinine. Of course Mr. Falls met with the victim. The only person with the opportunity to have put the victim in the trunk is the same man that killed her, Terry Falls.
Objection! You still don't understand, do you, Mr. Edgeworth? By the time the witness's photo was taken, the victim was already dead. The person in the photo was not Valerie Hawthorne.
Objection! What? I've never heard anything more ridiculous in my entire life. Then who exactly is the victim in this photo?
It's obvious, isn't it? It's your own witness.
What?
It's the only possible explanation. The woman that Mr. Falls met on the bridge that day was not Valerie Hawthorne. It was you, Melissa Foster.
Me?
Let's remember that it was raining and foggy on the mountain that day. Mr. Falls himself believed that the woman in front of him was Valerie Hawthorne.
Objection! But the defendant knew Valerie Hawthorne very well. After all, she was the woman whose testimony helped get him convicted.
Objection! But since then, my client has spent 5 hard years in a federal penitentiary. He couldn't remember exactly what she looked like anymore.
You are just making this up as you go along. Where's your proof?
I've got it all right here. This piece of evidence will blow this case wide open. At the time of the incident, Mr. Falls had forgotten what Valerie Hawthorne looked like.
This guy for identification. Yes, this is it.
Take that!
Wow, you didn't confirm with me, but you're right.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Mr. Falls had forgotten the victim's face.
Just save now then. And if you get it wrong, we have to start over from our save point. So just
Oh.
just
Okay.
I'm glad now you're being confident and doing it right away. But now is not the time to do it.
Guess we're gonna have more stakes now.
Yeah,
we're gonna start every
apparently.
session. We're just gonna clear the health bars. And be like, all right.
Yeah. All right, just a bad. Attorney's badge. All right.
That's
There
why.
we go.
That's why he needed some piece of identification, namely this muddy scarf. It was Mr. Falls who requested that she wear this scarf to identify herself. That's already been proven by the note the victim left. In other words, as long as you were wearing a scarf like he asked, anyone could have pretended to be Valerie Hawthorne. Well, what do you have to say to that, Melissa Foster?
No! Oh, damn, she fell. She fell.
Oh, damn.
She fell hard.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn. Miss, where's Miss Foster?
She's collecting herself in the lobby.
It's obvious that Melissa Foster did it. She hid the body in the trunk and disguised herself as the victim. She set up the camera to snap a fake photo of them together.
The only question is, why did she do it?
Well, isn't it obvious? She's the true criminal.
Well, we'll have to wait for Miss Foster to compose herself before we start.
herself.
To compose herself before we start again. She'll truly be with the flowers. Until then, this court is in recess. The defense and the prosecution are instructed to wait in the lobby.
Yes, Your Honor.
Understood.
Gavel. Very well. The court is in recess.
And we'll be in recess. But only till tomorrow.
All right, Foursquare.
Yeah, I'm more of a handball person. Do you like jacks?
No.
Oh.
I like jacks.
That's my character.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
I lo-
improving.
I like hopscotch.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you can decide his backstory.
Shot put.
Yeah.